One more thing. About the surgery that had been performed on the people in the Devil's House.
Yeah,
You said that their throats were cut open, with an acoustic tube pushed inside?
right. The tubes were hooked up to tape recorders, playing some kind of audio.
The world's dominant lingua franca. You gotta figure they had it somewhere among all the languages in that place. In a nutshell, for reasons unknown, people in that room with a common medical condition were made to listen to recordings in languages from around the world.
Ek het amper vergeet om te vra. Ek hoor daar's 'n siekte in die omgang by Wale.
Ja, baie vreemde siekte. Maar die streek was bloedig. Op skrif was hulle ook aan ons kant. Eintlik was die kans met die ou wat alles gehandel het. Maar hulle almal gesterf. Nou is die gebied so beset deur die grond van die vuil goed wat die kans met by mekaar geskraap. Blykbaar wil hulle nie sien. Kom vra jy.
Net nuuskierig.
Ek sien. Kyk. Nie my sien. Hy weet iets. Dit het iets te maak met die eksperimente wat julle mense gedoen het by Soyang-Badiyapul. Die waar selfs ons gaan dit vasstel.
Te veel te weet kan kwaadaardige gevolge vir jou gesondheid. Jy waai in elk geval uit dan. Gaan lewe luks met die pennies wat jy gespaar het. Wapens. Ag, ek vergeet van die warm plek. Kom ons vaai. Die helikopter is op pad.
They know something about the experiments going on in that factory. Well, there's no time now. Act now or the target will leave the airport.
Remember before, boss? When Quiet attacked one of our guys on Mother Base, stuck a knife in his mouth. He's one of the very few soldiers who've had contact with her recently. Close contact. I don't think it's a coincidence that he was among those who became symptomatic pretty early on in this epidemic. Saliva and blood spatter, an open wound, mucosal infection. Whatever is causing this got inside him then.
Miller, that is a baseless accusation.
The source of the infection is Quiet. Everyone suspects her.
We don't know that. And we've come across these symptoms before. The bodies in the water at the oil field facility. Those sick people in the beds at the Devil's House. They're identical to what we've seen while we've been after Cypher. The infection could have come from elsewhere. But at the very least, she does know something.
It's not like she's gonna talk.
No, not through words anyway. But what about her actions? Quiet held a knife to that soldier back then, before he became symptomatic. There must have been a reason for that.
A reason for shoving a knife down the throat of one of our men.
What if she's capable of identifying who's infected? What if she was trying to stop the infection but couldn't communicate that to us?
Stop this. Now.
The answer to that, the source of the infection, might be in the mouths of the infected.
You think there's some kind of clue in their mouths?
I don't know. But maybe there's something about the mouths of those who become symptomatic, something in common.
Something their mouths have in common. Forget it. We can't trust her. Even if she can spot the infected, I don't want her help.
I understand how you feel. But this is something to go on.
Can't you see it's just like I said? Bringing her here was a big mistake. Quiet is gonna be the end of us.
Stand down. You've got zero proof. Try to keep an open mind on this, boss. There has to be a way to identify who's infected.
Payback for how they treated her?
Doesn't explain the others. She had every chance to kill them. Tight security on her cell. This happens a second time. There won't be a third.